Good day to all you glorious Rascallion resonators, you absolute legends. The name is FOXSOL. Welcome to the Black Shores here in WutheringWaves, and hopefully wherever you're at, you're having a truly fantastic, amazing, glorious day. Today's topic of choice I'd like to present to you guys is pretty much my pet peeves with content creators. There is 5 types of content creators, especially in the Gacha communities that I've seen recently, that really grind my gears. And I like to talk about the 5 of them a little bit, but I like to talk about one of them in particular that I really dislike. So, if you're interested in this type of topic, you like a little drama, go ahead, take a seat, grab a drink, relax here at the bar. Let's get into the conversation. Alrighty, so I'll put it like this. There is 5 types of content creators, and we're not going to mention no names, but I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to guess from, what I describe, who I may be talking about. And just the reason why I have, some distaste for types of content creators. And truly the reason why I'm a person that, as a content creator, stop watching other content creators, because I don't want to have my opinion, changed into the wrong lighting. So, first and foremost, the one I want to talk about first is those that spread misinformation. Channels out there that spread misinformation to me are a plague, and it's abundant with WutheringWaves, it's abundant with GLYTCH Energy, it's abundant with even generalized gaming information videos out there. But you got channels out there that will say, for example, oh, the Shorekeeper is coming in 1.4 with you, and it's going to be a glacial character, and you can trust my information because I know the leakers. And when the character actually is leaked for, when the character is officially announced for 1.3 and is a Spectro, they backpedal a little bit and say that, Kuro Games changed things. And then they spread some more misinformation and more information just to get views, because they want to seem different in that regards. And especially those that love to use AI voicing. So, this is why I always said, listen to the official channels, never listen to leakers, never listen to channels that claim that they have the insider information, unless, we can find a way of verifying that. But either case, at the end of the day, it all depends on what the official channels say, not what these channels say. The second type of channels that I do not like are going to be the channels that, embellish the truth. They're telling the truth, all right? They're telling the information. They are coming out right. They're 100% right with the information. But the problem is that they also come off as lying, because they're coming into this explaining pretty much, this information in a different light, and they're embellishing the information instead of stating the facts. And a lot of channels fall into this category to a certain degree, but there's some out there that legitimately, when they do this, they're like, oh crap, I made a mistake, and they'll retract and they'll fix that for future purposes. But there's other channels out there that just embellish the truth. Like, for example, I'll say it like this. There's like some people who are trying to quote unquote save a game, but their entire motive is to get a mod fired from a Discord server. So they're going to make it seem like this mod is doing the absolute worst job, which, don't get me wrong, the mod themselves is pretty damn bad. But because you're spreading information like, oh, this person bans everybody all the time, which is not true. They just ban certain people. They're more prejudiced than they are, just outright trying to cause mass genocide. It's 2 different things. And that is, again, embellishing the truth. They're not a quote-unquote good mod, but they're not quote-unquote a horrible mod, if you get my drift. Can't stand channels that embellish the truth. I really can't. They're not as bad, though, as the next one, which is the probably ones that you all see every now and then is the one channels that straight up lie. That's right. These are channels that will go ahead, that will straight up lie in their videos. They don't care about creating a community. They don't care about you as a viewer, you know, that you come back. What they care about is your view. They care about enticing you in a trap. Come on over here, watch this video, and then when you watch the video and you realize it's full of bullshit, and you try to correct it, they're like, I don't give a fuck. That's not me, that's you. And these channels here in particular, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of stinky. What kind of channels I'm talking about would be, you know, for example, and you can probably put two and two together with this one, is channels that'll say, oh, look, WuthringWaves 1.4 gameplay of Camellia, right? And they got a video of Camellia gameplay apparently, and you look at it, it's just a model on top of another character like Jinshi. That they're trying to trick you into watching this video because it looks like, you know, gameplay for a certain character you are desperately trying to get as much information as possible on. So yeah, these channels, I really can't stand them. They're not the worst, but they're legitimately on my list of probably some of the toxic type of content that we are plagued with. And that applies, like I said, not to just WuthringWaves. This could apply to other type of gaming. This could apply to other gachas. It's all over the place. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pinpoint this next one. And this next one, I think, absolutely, out of them all, it's probably going to be the channels that I really want to say grind my gears. These are the ones that irk me by far the most. And these are the channels that have an ego issue. These are the channels that needs to learn how to be sponsored by the word appreciation. Okay? Let me explain. And you'll probably figure out that this goes to a certain couple of different people. These are channels that come out of the woodworks that, you know, start off just like you, just like me, as, you know, base content creators that post out a video here and there, that builds up a community that grows immensely and has a very good following. And they treat their platform as if they are God. They lost their humbleness. They lost their direct approach to the community. So to them, to these type of people, they want you to cater to their thoughts, to their projection. They want to project their opinion on top of you, and you have to eat it and you have to accept it. The reason these types of channels that I don't like, an example for this would be like someone going ahead and, you know, having a bad day or something, right? And talking about this, that, and the other thing, and doing it straight up like, you know, kind of like a hate video in a sense. Like they're mad. And before they even start, they say, you know what, if you have a different opinion of mine, don't even bother to talk or whatever. You know, I will ban you for trying to defend and be on my channel. You know, this is not your platform. Get the F out. Well, look, first and foremost, I'll say, yes, it is your channel. You can do whatever you want with your channel, 110%. But when you put up content like that in a public space, you become a public figure, right? And you should be able to accept that people will have different opinions. That's why, like in this channel, I don't ban nobody. I have people who hate me. I got, you know, different people in general that legitimately dislike me. And I straight up, you know, if they want to stay on the channel, they want to keep making hate comments, they can. That is their right. I appreciate the time and effort it takes them to write the comment. These other channels don't see it like they should. We all start off as content creators with 0 views, right? We all start off with 0 fucking views. We are channels that end up growing from the 0 views, and you, someone else, you know, comes watch my videos, for example, and you know what, you subscribe, that's one more viewer, that's one more person. Soon, you know, one subscriber turns into 10 subscribers, 10 subscribers turns into, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then you get into the hundreds and then the thousands. Like, I'm still shocked that I got 8,500 subscribers right now that shouldn't be here, because I don't think I'm that great of a content creator. I just try. I try my best to be someone different, you know? And if people like my content, they like my content. If they don't, they don't. But this is where some channels have grown so big and they make statements like this, but they forget that without the fan base that they have, without the viewers that come there to watch their content, to talk to them, to be a part of things, then they're nothing. They're absolutely worthless. And I think that that really grinds my gears the most. Is because there was a video. I'll state it like this. You all probably know, because you probably subscribe because of the video. You have a person that makes a mistake on their own, blames the company, and just when people want to defend, say, hey, look, whoa, this ain't the dev team's problem. This is a player problem. This is a time management issue. Man's going to get upset and straight up say, I will ban anyone that defends this, instead of opening up a dialogue. Where's the appreciation to those viewers that you have? You know, to be like, look, just saying something simple like, look, you guys may disagree with me on this, but this is my thoughts, and leave it like that. You have an opinion. Why are we pushing for a hatred? You know, why are we pushing to make it seem like, you know, people are all, you're going to assume that people are just going to attack, and you know what, all the time. I don't know the best way to put it. I really don't know. It's just, it irks me. It really irks me.
Leave it to me. Witness the art,
because these are channels that, you know, you see someone like these people take a, they just, in all honesty, they have a great community, but they treat their community like trash, and that community deserves better respect. You know what I mean? Whether you believe it is with, you know, straight up,
look, shinies.
I digress. I just think that channels like that, they come out of the woodworks, that have this ego. They forget to appreciate their community. They forget to be humbled. They forget that, you know what, respect needs to be given, not always taken, and stop being selfish. And I'm sure most likely these types of people, when they were, you know, at 100 fucking subscribers, they were very appreciative, you know, and to lose that humility, to lose that part of you, to be like, now that you're going to be basically say, this is my platform, I don't care. You're throwing away your fan base in a sense. It's kind of, it's just stupid to me. It really is. And this is like the worst channels that I can actually describe, that I would hope would get a wake-up call one day and would change their entire structure, you know, and realize that, you know what, it's not about Hoyo bots, it's not about Kuro bots, it's not about this or that. It's about a person taking the time to voice their opinion, whether they agree to disagree with me, and, you know, giving them that space to actually have a conversation and give them, you know, the respect that they give me by watching my videos. You see, like I stated, I got channels, not channels, I got subscribers that I'm still today trying to respond to each and every one of you guys. And no, it's hard. Like, the last video got over like 300 something comments or whatever, and I'm still today trying to respond to them. Sooner or later, I'm going to get to every single one of them. And if I miss a few, I do apologize. But the thing is that I believe, you know, need to be appreciative of the time you take when you write your messages. Whether you disagree with me, I need to show you the same respect that you have given me the absolute respect of, being like, hey, I'm taking your precious time away to make a comment on this video, so I should respect y'all in the same case regards. And I'll say it like this: if I ever turn into any of these types of channels, I would legitimately ask anyone here, please, by all means, do what it takes to make me humble again. Go get a baseball bat and knock some sense back into me. You know what? Call it Lucille, become my Negan, and just say easy squeezy lemon peasy and knock me out. Because I'm not sure. Maybe, you know, the ego comes because once you get to a certain size, it just automatically happens. You feel like you're bigger than what you actually are. But I'll say it like this: when it comes down to your community will always hold the key to your success. And being those types of channels that treat your community like a domestic dispute, you know, trash, doesn't work at the end of the day. And that's what I'm hoping, you know, we can take from this and people will learn. But those are the few types, I will say, that of types of channels that I dislike. That those are my reasons behind it. There's more to it probably than that, to be honest, and we discuss this on the live stream all the time. It's just not really properly thinking in full context of other things, but I think this is good enough. And I'm going to leave this open to you guys. I mean, look, you might not like my channel, and I completely understand that, but I'm not going to go out my way to ban you. But I will say this: I do appreciate everything y'all do. From the comments, the likes, the shares, coming to the live streams and talking, even if you are coming to the live streams and even lurking, you all matter. And I really hope that future-wise, content creators will give more respect in terms of not leading y'all with misinformation, not projecting opinions, not, you know, exaggerating the truth, which I'll just giving y'all straight facts, and just being humble and showing appreciation to you guys. That's all I'm going to say. Tell me what you think down in the comment section below about this video. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of colorful comments that's going to come from this, but you guys let me know. And whether you criticize or whether you agree with me or whether you're on the fence, just know that your comments I do appreciate. Your likes, your dislikes, I do appreciate, because it determines what type of content we do put on the channel at the end of the day. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. Like I said before, consider even giving a comment to the video if you don't mind. Take it easy. Have a good one. Keep it classy, keep it jazzy, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.